most legendary stadiums in all of sports. This one where Hala Madrid has been sung on the way to more victories and championships than most teams can count. And now the Spanish crowd welcoming in the type of football played across the Atlantic. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Madrid. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Tua off the play fake. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels. Play action now. Daniels.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game. The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irvin who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That throw behind his intended target.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Dicker connects there. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Dolphins and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Fights off the pressure. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Complete Derrick Henry. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Running it after the penalty. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second down.
Another run for Henry. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
First down.
That was it.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, here's Tua. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Emmanuel Forbes on the coverage.
Second down and 10, Tagovailoa. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, third and short. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's Tua on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Offense is set. This is second and 2. From the pistol, Henry. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And try something else from the 27 this time, second and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Henry will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun.
Loss of 10 brings up third and goal.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. He's going to run for it. And they take this in for the score. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's brought in. It's his back, Brashard Smith. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And as we work our way through November, you see here he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. We've set it down from 37. They'll start this series with an option left. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up. Shaheed motioning right. Throwing now, Daniels. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Into the red zone. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. So now here's 3rd and 5. Daniels back to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The Commanders' 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
Robinson on the inside give. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They bring McLaurin in motion right. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Dicker connects there. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This return starts at the 5. The Dolphins and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Tua now from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. We've set it downs from 37. Tagovailoa on 1st down. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Along the sideline past midfield. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. It's caught left side by Hill. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Daniels to throw. He's running with it. Pushing it up past the 30. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. You've set it downs for him from the 31. Daniels from the pistol. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. J.K. Scott's on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Dolphins offense returning to the field a final time before the half. And up by 8, not expecting them to get too aggressive with so little time remaining. 1st down, here's Tua. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
He'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Daniels now. Pass caught by Jack Besh. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He can run it. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Gonna need a little bit more now on 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. 1st and 10 from the 32. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That pass pulled in by Henry. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Jukes away from one. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson running the zone read. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Throwing now, Daniels. Completed over the middle. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Daniels keeps it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Miami offense headed out there now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lead by 14. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins lead by 15 now.
Commanders 6.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Tagovailoa on first down. Hauled in left side. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. Here's Tua. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Punting unit out now. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Throwing on first down, Daniels. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Just a yard left to go on second down. They're running the option, short side. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
Well, he didn't hand it off or throw it, but he probably should have picked one of those 2 options. They kept some help by the line, and they tracked him down for the loss.
3rd and short, Daniels. That one's good to McConkey. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
One drawn up here for Daniels. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. That's Hill on the slant. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Henry on second. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
From the gun on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Daniels on 1st down. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. So it'll be 2nd down. Daniels from the pistol. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Daniels now on 1st down. Brought in by his back Smith. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Play action now with Daniels. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. To the air again, Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd. To throw again, it's Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after a short gain. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Read option on 1st down, he's going to keep it. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and goal, Washington.
1st and goal, they're going option. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. Setting up, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Daniels, 3rd and goal. From the pocket, looking for a target. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Desperation time here on 4th. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. It's Henry on the counter. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now 2 at a throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running once more with Henry. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. We are to the 2-minute warning in Madrid. Dolphins up by 8. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Drawn up for him. It's a very important field goal for Joey Sly. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners. As we say, hasta luego from Madrid.
east. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this